What's going on, everyone? I'm Daniel Rodriguez. It's time to review another movie. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the latest Star Trek film, which is directed by Justin Lin. Of course, the returning members are Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Zoe Saldana, Anton Yelchin, John Cho, and new to the Star Trek franchise, Idris Elba. I'm just going to give you the pros, cons, final score, tell you whether or not you should go check this out in theaters, wait for rental, or maybe just never see this movie at all. Here is my non-spoiler review for Star Trek Beyond. Just to let you guys know real quick, I just reviewed Star Trek and Star Trek Into Darkness. The links to the reviews will be in the description down below. As well, to show my report, I have my Anton Yelchin shirt. Rest in peace, Mr. Chekhov. Mean it, sir. Mean it. So for Star Trek Beyond, our beloved crew of the USS Enterprise has been exploring space for about 3.5 years. When they get word of a crew stranded on a planet nearby, they go and check it out. But not everything goes to plan, and it leaves the crew fighting for their lives. First off, guys, I have to say that the environment for this film is very beautiful. Now, the first two recent Star Trek films, we really didn't get to explore as much. We were mostly around in space. But this time, when we go on a planet, we actually explore a little bit more, which I like. The makeup effects are awesome in this film, with the character of Jayla, played by Sofia Boutella, and Idris Elba, who plays Krall, the main villain of the film. Their makeup is really freaking amazing. Now, their makeup is practical, and most of the aliens in this film also have practical makeup as well, which I really much appreciate. You appreciate it more when it's handmade than digitally made. And, of course, there's digitally made monsters in here as well, which they do look good as well. Which leads me to the next big thing, is the effects. Now, I saw Star Trek Beyond in IMAX 3D, and it does look really good in IMAX 3D. It really does pop out a lot of the scenery. Don't get me wrong, there are a few great action scenes in here, even including Jayla. But overall, just good action, not great. Idris Elba as Krall. He is terrifying. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything big, but all I have to say is most of our characters in here are separated. And I really do enjoy that, because that gives us more personal time with them bonding with each other. There are also a few really awesome, cool shots in here that are the money shot. Also, if you're a fan of the original series of Star Trek and the original films, there are awesome references and nods, clear as day, in the film. Since this is the third film, the chemistry is amazing. I love how every single member of the USS Enterprise feels like a family. And the new uniforms are styling, man. Chris Pine and Anton Yelchin, the ones that they had, I want one. Also, Sofia Boutella, of course, plays Jayla. She is freaking fantastic in this film. I love her role. She's funny, she's cute, she's pretty much a badass. Also, if I was in this world of Star Trek, Jayla would be my mate. We would have very intelligent babies. I love the way they use the music in here. Don't forget, the USS Enterprise is a character itself, and what goes on within this film is scary, dramatic, and very just hard to see happen. But Justin Lin does do a really good job showing it on the big screen. Also, one last cool thing I want to say, I love Chris Pine's hair in the film. He's going full William Shatner. One of the things I don't like about this film is the pacing. Don't get me wrong, the whole film doesn't have bad pacing. There are just a few scenes where the pacing kind of just drags on. Also, sometimes the action drags on a little bit too long. I won't spoil much, but I'm going to be totally honest here. Just like Into Darkness, when the Enterprise turns around and Scotty and Kirk are running on the walls and they're trying to keep their balance, they kind of do that a lot in this film. And as well, you know, in Into Darkness, when they slide off stuff and they're just sliding down stuff like in a position like that, that happens a lot in this film as well. Even though Idris Elba's awesome in this film, I do feel like he is wasted. They could have given him more screen time. Also, they really never go into detail on how he ended up getting his army, and he has this right-hand man, which it doesn't work. There's really no explanation behind his right-hand man. One more thing before I give you my final score. I have to say, I'm very, very happy that they gave Anton Yelchin more screen time. And it truly does suck that we've lost a member of the family. Chekhov is one of my favorite characters in the Star Trek universe, and Anton did a perfect job bringing that character back to life. Alright everyone, now I'm going to give Star Trek Beyond a 7.8 out of a 10. Is this the best Star Trek film out of the trilogy so far? Well, I did enjoy really much what Justin Lin did. He was a very good director. But I can't really tell you what my favorite Star Trek film is out of the new ones. There's a chunk of Star Trek 2009 that I love. The rest is okay. There's a chunk of Into Darkness that I really love. The rest is okay. And there's a chunk of Beyond that I really do love, and the rest is just good or okay. So, really, I love a mixture of all the Star Trek films. Is Star Trek Beyond worth watching in general? Yes. Is it worth watching in theaters? Yes. It's a really good summer blockbuster film. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. You can comment down below to me what you guys thought about Star Trek Beyond. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. If you want to share with your friends, I'd really appreciate that. And you want to see more content, I upload new movie reviews every single week. If it's a new movie, it's going to be reviewed on this channel. Thanks again. Hopefully you enjoyed. Until next time, may you live long and prosper. Rest in peace, Leonard Nimoy and Anton Yelchin.